Don't bring me back. Don't bring me, don't.
Welcome back, everyone. This video is going to be the Glock 30 slide cutting video. If you are kind of late to the game, you should go back and watch my previous video because it explains this slide a little bit better. We do the barrel and we explain the patterns that we're going to kind of be doing on this slide a little bit. So I recommend you going back and watch the other video if you've skipped it. Now, if you've seen the other video and you're ready to move forward, this is kind of where you want to be. We're going to be lasering the back, lasering a pattern on the top, shaving the sides, doing some cuts over here, an arrow on the front, doing a port on the side with the chamfer. We're gonna match the other side to that, so that'll be all shaved down. You know, port, cut, slides. It's gonna have an arrow over here, so it'll have a slice up top in the front. We're going to then port the top, and everything's gonna come out really nice. So basically, this pattern in the back that's gonna be lasered is gonna match the barrel, and we're going to be doing some lasering on the sides. It's also going to match the top and the barrel and the side. So guys, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start with the right hand side. Let me just take you through that. Guys, I have decided to do a correction on this because I wasn't pleased with it, and I thought before we get too far into it, let's make some changes. So right here, this thickness of the black part, I just decided that I wanted it to be thinner. It'll just look a little bit better and it'll come out a little bit nicer. So I am recorrecting the very first pocket to trim that down just a little bit more, and I will show you guys that once it's all done. Alright guys, just finished up on the right side. Everything came out super nice. One of the reasons why I made the change to this here was because the serial number was still showing, and I definitely wanted to strip that off. Plus the walls are slightly thicker on the 30, so I thought, well, let's go ahead and bring it down even though it goes into where the slide cuts are. I thought it's not going to be that big of a deal. We're not taking that much material off, and let's just go ahead and correct that while we're doing it. So sometimes we just have to make those changes as we are cutting something. So that's what we did. We just made a correction to that. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up a little bit. Go ahead and run it underneath the sandblaster. Let's just go ahead and take a look and see exactly what we have here. Wow, guys, look at that. Super nice. Nice design. Nice appeal. Nice tapering. So not only have we made it look better, we've also reduced some weight. These are, like I said, these are some super thick walls. On some of the models, they're just like that. They're really, really thick that I've noticed. The 10 millimeters are like that as well. So there's just a lot to work with. But wow, that looks really, really nice. So we didn't do a full sandblast job on it. I can still see some marks underneath there where I'm going to have to just hammer it with the sandblaster a little bit more to get those off. But we still have to do the other side and the top anyhow. So I just kind of wanted to get that into a matte finish so it's not so shiny and having any swirl marks from any tools, just to kind of give you an idea. So that does look really, really nice. So with that being said, guys, Time to start on the left side and match it up. Let's go ahead and get that started. All right, everyone, this came out super nice. Everything is exactly as it's supposed to be, with the exception of we have lettering still showing here, here, and over here in the center. And I knew this because there's a lot of lettering on the left-hand side of all of the Glocks. So what I did was, quite a while ago, I figured out what the depth was on the actual engravings from the factory. And what I do is I go ahead and take and drop these pockets down that extra distance, so now I can actually go back through and shave the top of all of this, and it will remain the same distance from the top of the high side to where the low side is. So it's like 8 thou. So basically I set these down an extra 8 thousand, knowing that I'm going to take 8 thou off the top of these, so they match on each side. So everything matches like it's supposed to. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm just gonna go ahead and shave these down the 8 thou to remove all those engravings, and then I'm gonna sandblast it, and let's just take a look at it. All right, guys, what do you think? Super cool. They're both the exact same. This one has kind of a different sheen to it than the other side because this has the factory outside part, which is hardened, and then this one we actually shaved, so it looks a little bit different. And then I did run it over it with a little bit of sandpaper on the top side, so until I get it back under the sandblaster again, it's going to look a little different, just slightly different. But you can see we've got nice depth to these just like the other side. So with that being said, everything's nice and proportional right here, right over to the other side, and right here, right over to the other side. So those came out exactly as they were supposed to, which is really, really cool because everything looks like it should. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and do the top. Then we're going to do a little bit more sandblasting, and we have some laser work to do. Alright guys, this is straight off the vise, no sandblasting. You can see it's pretty filthy. We've got all kinds of stuff on it, but I just wanted to show it to you guys before we sandblast it. Came out super nice. We're going to be able to see some nice barrel through there. Let me go ahead and run this under the sandblaster. Let's just take a look and see what we have. Guys, this thing came out absolutely beautiful. Look at this thing. Super nice. We're going to be able to see some nice barrel, not only through the sides, but also up through the top. Very, very, very nice. All right, let's take you through the laser side of this project. Lasering the top is what we're going to do next. Take a look at that, guys. Tell me that's not awesome. So new pattern on the back, new pattern on the top. It is a Glock 30, so I thought it was appropriate to do the triple X, which stands for 30 in Roman numeral. This is a new pattern on the back, obviously, and it matches the other side. The thing of it is that the pattern is directed towards the rear. So the outside one and the outside one go to the rear. So I had to do a mirror on the X to get that to go to the rear and to the rear. So there was a lot of technique that needed to go into this one. It wasn't just simply throw it under the laser and hit go. I wish it was that easy, but usually it's not, and as it shows, sometimes you got to put some time and effort into it to make sure that it comes out exactly perfect, and that's exactly what we have here. This is a really, really intricate slide as far as the work goes. With it being a 30 thick wall slide, gives us a lot of ideas, a lot of things to work with. You can see those are just some massive walls up there in the front, so lots of strength left there, especially for that 45 auto round. But man, it just looks super nice. It's going to look great with the barrel down in there. Unfortunately, I don't have the barrel here, so I'm unable to do the video together with it at the same time, but you will see some pictures on my Facebook and my Instagram with it all together before everything goes out. So you will get a chance to be able to see that all together if you have not already. But guys, subscribing is kind of the cool thing to do. I have a lot of stuff that I do. I don't post all of it because my subscriber count is still kind of low, and I don't have the time to run all the videos that I would like to run. Now, if I get my subscriber count up and I see that there's more people out there that want to see this content, then yeah, I'm going to start trying to push all of the stuff that I do. You guys see about maybe a third of what I actually do. The other stuff sometimes is a quick project, so I don't get it always recorded and put out there like it should be. But I'm just trying to get that content turned out to you guys the best I can, and the way to do that is just kind of give a little back and hit the subscribe button or hit the like button if you do like the video. So with that being said, guys, always learn as you go. So if you're not learning while you're doing it, then you're doing it wrong. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. We've got some big stuff coming down the pipe. Thanks, guys.